In the heart-pounding arena of NRL finals, one team whispers a vow that could shatter their rivals' spirits, or ignite an unstoppable comeback. The Cronulla Sharks, fresh off a brutal defeat, stare down the Canberra Raiders in a do-or-die clash where silence might be the deadliest weapon. Hit that subscribe button right now for edge-of-your-seat sports drama. The stage is set for an epic showdown as the Cronulla Sharks, crowned minor premiers yet stung by a recent final slip, prepare to face the resilient Canberra Raiders in a sudden-death semi-final. Coach Craig Fitzgibbon has made it clear, his players will hold back on the trash talk, avoiding any needless provocation that could fuel the Raiders' fire. This strategic restraint comes after observing how banter backfired in past encounters, turning games into personal vendettas. Instead, the Sharks aim to channel their energy into precision plays and unbreakable defense, bouncing back from their qualifying final heartbreak against the Storm. The team's star halfback, Nicho Hynes, reflects on the lessons learned from that 94-minute thriller, emphasizing focus over flair. Meanwhile, the Raiders, licking their wounds from a Golden Point loss to the Broncos, enter as underdogs with nothing to lose. Their captain, Elliott Whitehead, rallies the squad with tales of past glories, reminding them of the 2019 Grand Final run that defied all odds. As Saturday night approaches, the atmosphere crackles with anticipation. Will the Sharks' vow of silence lead to dominance, or will the Raiders exploit any slip? Fans recall the infamous 2020 clash where taunts led to a melee, costing penalties and momentum. This time, Cronulla's Ronaldo Mulitalo, known for his on-field charisma, promises to keep it professional, turning his trademark energy into calculated aggression. The minor premiers know a win here propels them toward the premiership dream, but a loss ends their season abruptly. The Raiders, facing a straight sets exit, draw inspiration from their gritty history, with players like Josh Papali'i anchoring the forward pack. As kickoff nears, whispers in the locker rooms build tension. What if one unguarded comment unleashes chaos? The Sharks' strategy hinges on mental discipline, a narrative woven from seasons of near misses and triumphs. This semi-final isn't just about physical prowess, it's a psychological battle where restraint could be the key to victory. Analysts predict a close contest, with Cronulla's home advantage at Shark Park tipping the scales slightly in their favor. Yet, the Raiders' desperation adds an unpredictable element, capable of upending expectations. In the lead-up, training sessions reveal heightened intensity, with drills focusing on quick ball movement to counter Canberra's robust defense. Fitzgibbon's message resonates. Play smart, not sassy. This approach contrasts with the Raiders' fiery style, setting up a clash of philosophies that could define the final series. As the clock ticks down, the NRL community buzzes with speculation. Could this be the game that cements the Sharks' legacy or revives the Raiders' underdog spirit? Deep in the narrative of this high-stakes encounter, a surprise twist emerges. The Sharks' decision to forego taunting stems from a hidden scouting report revealing the Raiders thrive on adversity. This intelligence, gathered from video analysis of Canberra's comeback wins, prompts Cronulla to adopt a zen-like calm on the field. Imagine the scene, players biting their tongues mid-tackle, focusing solely on execution. This calculated move aims to deprive the Raiders of their emotional fuel, forcing them into errors born of frustration. The minor premiers, determined to erase the sting of their recent defeat, have revamped their game plan with innovative set plays designed to exploit gaps in the Raiders' line. Hynes, the orchestrator, shares how visualization techniques helped him rebound from missed field goals in the last match. On the other side, the Raiders' coaching staff, led by Ricky Stewart, counters with motivational stories from their 1989 premiership era, instilling a belief that history can repeat. The tension mounts as injury updates trickle in, Sharks forward Toby Rudolph nursing a minor strain, while Raiders hooker Zach Wolford pushes through pain. A moment of surprise hits when former players weigh in. James Graham labels Cronulla the forgotten contenders, predicting they'll feed off Canberra's vulnerability. This adds layers to the storytelling, painting the Sharks as quiet assassins ready to strike. The semi-final sudden death nature amplifies every decision, one fumble, one penalty, and dreams shatter. Fans pack the stands, their cheers echoing like thunder, creating an electric backdrop. The Sharks' vow becomes a subplot of intrigue: will it hold under pressure, or crack when the scoreboard tightens? Raiders winger Xavier Savage, a speed demon, plans to test Cronulla's resolve with blistering runs, potentially drawing out reactions. As alliances form in fantasy leagues, bettors favor the Sharks but acknowledge the Raiders' knack for upsets. This game's narrative arc bends toward redemption, with Cronulla seeking to validate their top seeding after a faltering start to finals. The build-up includes community events, where young fans idolize heroes like Mulatalo, dreaming of emulating his poise. In the press conferences, Fitzgibbon's calm demeanor masks a fierce determination, while Stewart's passion ignites his team's resolve. This contrast fuels the drama, making every preview clip a teaser for the impending battle. As the sun sets on training grounds, players exchange nods of respect, knowing Saturday could etch their names in lore or consign them to what-ifs. You're watching Tennis Insider, your go-to for unfiltered sports insights. The plot thickens with a revelation that could flip the script. Insiders hint at a Raiders' secret weapon, a revamped attacking formation inspired by international rugby tactics. This surprise element aims to catch the Sharks off guard, piercing their disciplined facade. Cronulla, aware of the whispers, doubles down on their no-taunt policy, turning practice into a simulation of silent warfare. The minor premier's bounce-back story gains momentum as veterans like Dale Finucane mentor rookies on maintaining composure amid chaos. Flashbacks to the Sharks' 2016 premiership victory serve as fuel, reminding the squad of their championship DNA. Conversely, the Raiders draw from their 1994 triumph, a tale of perseverance against the odds. Tension builds in the hours before kickoff, with weather forecasts predicting rain that could turn the pitch into a slippery battlefield, favoring gritty forwards over flashy backs. A moment of surprise arrives when Mulatalo, in a rare interview, admits the vow challenges his natural exuberance but sharpens his focus. This humanizes the narrative, showing vulnerability behind the bravado. The semi-final stakes extend beyond the field, sponsors watch closely, fans' loyalties tested. Storytelling peaks with hypothetical scenarios. What if a late try forces Golden Point again, echoing the Raiders' recent agony? The Sharks' strategy of restraint could either bore the opposition into submission or backfire if Canberra ignites first. Analysts dissect player matchups, like Hines versus Jamal Fogarty in the halves battle, a duel of wits and skill. Community support swells, with local businesses in Cronulla decked in team colors, fostering a fortress mentality. For the Raiders, traveling fans create a pocket of green in the sea of blue, their chants a defiant roar. As referees finalize preparations, the air hums with possibility. This isn't just a game, it's a chapter in NRL folklore. The vow not to taunt becomes symbolic of modern rugby's evolution toward mental mastery over physical intimidation. Yet, in the heat of battle, instincts may prevail, leading to unscripted drama. Predictions vary, but consensus points to a nail-biter, with Cronulla's depth edging them ahead. The bounce-back narrative for the minor premiers intertwines with the Raiders' survival instinct, crafting a compelling saga of ambition and adversity. As the whistle blows, all eyes lock on the field, hearts racing in unison. In the climax of this gripping tale, the unexpected unfolds. A halftime pep talk from a Sharks legend reignites their fire without a single taunt, propelling them toward potential glory. The Raiders, sensing the shift, unleash their pent-up fury in a bid to overturn the odds. This sudden death encounter encapsulates the essence of NRL: raw emotion, strategic depth, and unbreakable spirit. As the final siren approaches, the Sharks' vow holds firm, their bounce-back complete if they secure the win. For the Raiders, it's a fight for legacy, refusing to fade quietly. Whichever way the scoreboard tilts, this semi-final will be remembered for its tension and twists, a testament to rugby league.